Okay, welcome to another episode of Black Atlas Goings On. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas. And today we are doing another recipe in the Ninja Foodi. We are doing another all-in-one pot. It is Penne and Sausage Ragu. So it is another pasta dish. So let's go ahead and, as usual, go through all of the ingredients. As you can see, there are a number of them. And then after that, we are going to go through the steps one by one. So I'll be right back with you with those ingredients. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get into those ingredients. First, we have 2 tablespoons of canola oil. We have 1 pound of raw Italian sausage. This is the mild version. We have 1 pound of smoked sausage, diced. We have 2 carrots, peeled and diced. 4 stalks of celery, diced. 1 white onion, peeled and diced. 4 pieces of 4 garlic cloves, diced and peeled. This is 2 24-ounce jars of roasted red peppers, strained and pureed. 1 cup of chicken stock. 1 cup of heavy cream. I don't want to lift that up because I will spill it. It is filled to the brim. Then we have 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of rosemary, 1 16-ounce box of dry penne. Then we have a half a block, which is 4 ounces of whole milk mozzarella cheese, diced. And then we have 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. So that is all of the ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and get these moved out of the way and get the Ninja Foodi up here so we can start these steps one by one. Okay, so we are at the steps one by one now. We're going to go ahead and start with step number 1. It says select sear, saute, and set to high. Then select start, stop, and allow to preheat for 5 minutes. Okay, on high, start, stop. All right, we're going to let that preheat for 5 minutes, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so 5 minutes has gone by. It is preheated. So it says add the canola oil. Okay, the canola oil is in. It says to add the canola oil and both types of sausage. So let's go ahead and get the ground sausage in, get it broken up, and then get the smoked sausage in. Okay, so the oil, the regular ground sausage, and the smoked sausage is in there. And it says to let that cook for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally and breaking up the meat. So we're going to break up the rest of the meat and let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the next step says to add the carrots. Celery, onion, and garlic. And let that cook for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. So we'll see y'all in about 5 minutes when we move on to step 4. Okay, so the next step says to add the pureed red peppers. The chicken stock. the heavy cream, the salt, and the rosemary. And then it says stir to combine. Now that that is stirred, let's go ahead and add the penne. Okay, that is well combined. So let's go ahead and grab the pressure lid. Make sure it is in the seal position. And now that that is on there and is in the seal position, we are going to select pressure. And we are going to put it to low. And set time to 3 minutes. And then hit start stop. Now that is going to build up pressure. And it is going to cook for 3 minutes. And then it says when pressure cooking is complete, quick release for pressure by moving the pressure release valve to the vent position. So we're going to do that after this is all done. And then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so the pressure has all been released. Let's go ahead and get this open. And the next step says when pressure cooking is complete, quick release the pressure by removing the pressure valve to the vent position. Already did that. And then it says carefully remove lid when unit has finished releasing pressure. Stir pasta mixture, then spread diced mozzarella evenly over top. All right, pasta mixture is stirred. And it says to put the diced mozzarella on top, but it doesn't mention anywhere for the cup of shredded mozzarella. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on there as well, and then save some for topping at the end. Okay, that is in there. The shredded mozzarella is in there. The diced mozzarella is in there. So it says close the crisping lid. And select broil. And set the time to 5 minutes. And then select start stop. And I will see y'all in about 5 minutes. Okay, so the timer just went off on the Ninja Foodi. Let's go ahead and get this open. Oh man, that looks delicious. You'll see it because you'll see that you've seen the thumbnail. That is exactly what this looks like. Man, that looks amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this dished out into some bowls, and then we're going to go ahead and get that taste test in. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I got some out here and in a bowl. So this is the Penne and Sausage Ragu. Let's go ahead and taste it. Try to get some of everything. Smells amazing. That. So I ended up putting some on the top layer before I put the diced mozzarella on there. And then I used some of the shredded mozzarella as a topping also, along with Parmesan. But that is delicious. Um, like I said, that is Penne and Sausage Ragu in the Ninja Foodi. Okay, as I was trying to say before my battery died, this is Penne and Sausage Ragu in the Ninja Foodi. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas. And make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything to do any of those, but it helps out the channel a lot. So with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.